Hey, what's up, familia? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday. I forgot to give you guys my week 6 picks. Last week was a struggle for me. I was hitting at a 50% rate, which is not very good. But I've been hitting at about 70% on average each week. But last week was not very good for me. I took a couple bad picks and they really cost me. Anyways, this week I would have taken the Chiefs last night. I don't have any belief in the Denver Broncos, as you guys know. As I stated all season long, I don't think that Russell Wilson, Sean Payton marriage is going to work. I think they're headed for a breakup. The Ravens and Titans, this game will be in the UK. It's going to be an early game. And they'll be playing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Give me the Ravens over the Titans. I don't think the Titans will be consistent enough to beat the Ravens. Next up, the Panthers visit the Dolphins. The Panthers are bad, man. They're young. Bryce Young is young. I'm not sure what the Panthers are trying to do. The super young quarterback with the old receiving core. Give me the Dolphins in that one. Next up, the Saints visit the Texans. I think the Texans, they have a better defense than most of us give them credit for, but they're a young team. The Saints looked good last week against the New England Patriots. Give me the Saints in this one. I think Derek Carr will hopefully have a steady game and carry the Saints to victory. Next up, the Commanders visit the Falcons. Neither one of these teams is, they're both pretty average. The Falcons, I think their biggest issue is Desmond Ritter's not very, he's a young quarterback, so he's not consistent enough yet. But I'll still take the Falcons. They're at home. I'll take them over the Commanders. And next up, we got a division game between the Colts and the Jaguars at Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville will win this game, especially a division game. They usually take them, pretty. Those are pretty serious games. So, especially being at home, I think it's a must-win game for the Jags. So, give me the Jags. Next up, the Seahawks will visit the Bengals. It looks like the Bengals kind of hit their stride last week. They looked much better. Jamar Chase looked great. And Joe Burrow was actually, he looked much healthier. So give me the Bengals in that one. Next up, the Vikings visit the Bears. The Bears looked good last Thursday against the Washington Commanders. But I think the Vikings will come in and they'll take this victory. I think the Vikings are a much better all-around team. And there's a lot of discussion around Kirk Cousins and whether he'll be traded. We'll see if that's a distraction, but I'll still take the Vikings over the Bears. Next up, the 49ers visit the Browns. Deshaun Watson, I don't think he's going to play this week. Decided to take another weekend off, which is pretty ridiculous in my opinion, especially considering that the 49ers are coming into town and they need all the help that they can get. I'll take the 49ers to win this one, running away, especially without no Deshaun Watson. And, hey, you only guaranteed the guy $236 million, and yet he gets to decide when he wants to play or sit or take a vacation day during the season, a 17-week season at that. What a dumbass decision. And next up, we got the Lions versus the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. The Lions, they're the cream of the crop in the NFC Central, but the Buccaneers have been playing great. That defense is solid, but I'm going to take the Lions in that one. I think they'll go down to Tampa Bay and handle their business. That's going to be a grind 'em out type game. I see it coming down to a one possession game. Baker Mayfield's been playing great for the Buccaneers, but I think the Lions are a more complete team. Next up, the Cardinals visit the Rams. The Rams, been playing great football, man. Even last week they held their own for a half against the Eagles, but the Eagles are a much better team, and they kind of wore them out down the stretch in the second half. The Rams couldn't get anything going, but I see them beating the Cardinals this weekend, so I'll take the Rams. The Eagles visit the Jets. Is there even a question of who you're going to take here? I'm taking the Eagles. The Eagles, they're undefeated. Them and the 49ers, cream of the crop in the NFC. They look like they're headed for a big-time showdown. In December they face each other, but I see this being the NFC Championship game. Next up, the Giants visit the Bills. Battle of two New York teams going in different directions. I'll take the Bills in this one. The Bills are a much better team. They lost last week against Jacksonville in the UK. And I think they know that they are in a must-win situation. So I'll take the Bills. And Monday Night Football, Cowboys versus the Chargers. Interesting fact here. Did you know that teams that play the 49ers, after they play the 49ers in the last 20 games, those teams are 1-19 after they play the 49ers. Damn, those 49ers be kicking people's ass, because it seems like it takes them a while to recover before they're able to recover physically from those games against the 49ers. You know, that defense ain't no joke. So I look for the Chargers, who had a week off. They had a bye week. I look for the Chargers to come out to be the healthier team. I look for them to win this game in Los Angeles. So, you know, the 49ers are going to lose back-to-back games. And if the Chargers are smart, they're going to pressure Dak Prescott as much as possible, force him into bad decisions like he's been making for the last 2-3 years. And last but not least, I left this one last but not least because it's my team. The Patriots visit the Raiders this weekend. I mean, the Patriots look to be the worst team in the NFL, man, or one of the worst teams. Bill Belichick looks like he's got one foot out the door there. That team's not performing to expectations. Mac Jones has been playing like shit. And, the Raiders need to take care of business at home. This is an opportunity for them to get back to 500 football. Next week, after this game, I think they play the Bears, if I'm not mistaken. Then they visit the Lions. So this is an opportunity for the Raiders to really turn things around and get above 500. But first things first, they need to handle the Patriots and get to 500. So I'll take the Raiders in this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any comments, please leave them, and let's have some discussions, man. But thank you for watching.